We've had a 6.3 earthquake striking South Turkey at the Syria border today. And as you can see, it's south of the original area of the big earthquake that we had a few days ago. And the earthquakes are taking place, they're still taking place even north of that. And we're going to see, this is basically the Transjordanian fault right here. And as we can see, that's the fault that passes through the Red Sea, through Israel, all the way up to Turkey this way. And going to the shake map, this is what it looks like. This purple area here shows the liquefaction estimates right there. And if we pull out, you can see very well where the Transjordanian fault is, running through this whole area. Right here, the Red Sea, the Dead Sea, all through Israel, the Sea of Galilee, the River Jordan is, of course, fault line, rather the fault line. The first thing you learn in Geology 101 is that every river is a fault. Okay, so that's the Jordan River runs right through there. That's Syria, and this is the area of the northern part of the Transjordanian fault right there. And this is not that far away. This is another fault line that we could see. And then you have the Anatolia fault. You could even see the let's go to the aerial of it, and you can see the Anatolia fault right there. You can even see the outline on the topography right there. That's a very, very bad fault. It gives strike-slip fault earthquakes, which are very big. It basically pulverizes the cement with these big earthquakes. Now, this is the area where we had the 7.8 and 7.6, and this is today's 6.3. Let's see how many people reported it. 509 reported it, but we've also had an earthquake swarm there just about the same time. If we go in a little bit more, you can see them much better. Okay, it's basically on the coast, and there's a river. You can see that river right there, and this was at 7:04 p.m. local time, and this was at 9 p.m. local time, 4.2, and 9:09 p.m., 909 p.m. So basically these two were basically the same time, even though they're about, 30 miles apart. So this is Antioch, the ancient Antioch. Latakia is supposed to be a beautiful place on the seashore. And this is, of course, Syria right there. Where are we? Syria, okay. And this is Turkey. And you have other earthquake swarms here at the north. Right here, a lot of river systems, a whole bunch of earthquakes right there, another earthquake swarm. And, of course, okay, that is the area of the Anatolia fault that we said before. And there, that's what it looks like. I'm sure northern Cyprus must have felt this as well. USGS stops the frequency in that square, but we don't know how many other areas, coastal areas, have felt it. And the geologists believe that they're expecting a very big earthquake in this area here. This area is Constantinople. Old Constantinople is today called Istanbul, which is basically a shortening. It's like saying Pete from Peter, you know. Istanbuli means, in Greek, means in the city. Constantinople, that's it right there. And that's the area of the Bosporus Strait going into the Black Sea. And that's a natural split of the, you can see that gorge there. That was at one point one land mass. And of course, the earthquake, the earth changes caused that opening right there. And seas pass through that. Many ships pass through there every day. So this is Istanbul is a very, very large city. A lot of little rivers, a lot of bridges. I've been there 3 times. This is the Atatürk Airport, and a lot of bridges you can see right there. Big bridges and tiny bridges right there. So there's about 15 million people living there, and the buildings there are much higher than the buildings that we had in the area of the former big earthquake in this area here, and those people were about 5 million affected in there. So we see that they're still going on. The seismologists have warned the people that of Istanbul that they're expecting a major earthquake there as well. And the cities, the structures are not prepared for a major earthquake there, because the blocks of flats are really, the first time I went there, we were shocked at the way the apartment buildings were going up. They were basically stocked prefab units, one on top of the other. And when we saw that, we were shocked, because the first thing we thought of was, oh, in the event of an earthquake, they're just going to come tumbling down. So this is the story here. They're expecting another one here. And this area here, the first earthquake that they told us about, it was so vast, so strong, that it basically shook the tectonic plates of the earth. And this is the area where we have the North American plate going northeast into the Turkish plate, and of course causing all these earthquakes. We have had another series of earthquakes in the Mediterranean, 4.7 here on the 18th, and 4.7 here again on the 18th, and today 4.5 in Italy, north of Sardinia, and we also had one here on the 16th, 4.8 in Croatia. And Romania, as we said, had a big one, the 5.6, where was it, 5.6 in Romania as well, which is very odd being there. So we do have earthquakes which are on the very big scale taking place in the Mediterranean as well. But Turkey is still, as we can see here, a lot of they're not small. And every time you have an earthquake, even the buildings that are left standing from the big one feel the trauma from these smaller earthquakes as well. So please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. That's what's happening in Mediterranean and Turkey today. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.